Go to this way, please.
Should we do a pan left to right? So
Yeah.
All right. How fast you guys?
It's been awesome.
Straight to me, Heston, please. Sorry. I'm the world's worst sprinter. That's right. Straight up.
Heston, Morgan this year. Hopefully not a three-wheeler by the end of the race. Understand last year there was a little bit of argy-bargy.
Yeah, I think I ended up with the only Fiat R-Bar three-wheeler by the end of the race, and it's the first race I did. I mean, I loved it. I got my licence for that race, but there was a bit of a problem at the beginning with the first lap, and I thought it was basically a green flag lap, and it wasn't. So four of us had the same impression. So right to the back of the queue. Not that I deserved to be anywhere else, to be honest. But then I was trying. I managed to get up probably another three places. But a couple of the bends, I was just going sideways too much. That's all right. That's all very well when you're sort of, you're drifting in the right direction.
It's not showboating. It's moving forward.
I'm going that way, and I'm thinking I want to be going that way. And in my desperation, just to try and sort of catch up, one of the bends, I just sideways right into a curb. Bang! Tyre went. Came around into the pits, looked at the tyre, the whole wheel had just buckled. There was only like a lap two to go, so I just decided that was it. It's all you can finish the race, but no, my pride was damaged enough.
Have you done anything in the Morgan so far?
No. In fact, I've done nothing since last year. All good intentions. I said I loved it that much. I thought I'm going to have some training sessions in the meantime. I haven't done anything at all. So I am really looking forward to driving these, although they're beautiful looking cars, and it kind of concerns me if I do the same thing I did last year, I might not be invited back next year.
Well, I guess, wood frames and things like that, hopefully, there's an ash growing there that they can rebuild some of the Morgans with.
An ash or a forest, you mean?
Well, wish you all the best for the race.
Thanks.
Hope that it sounds like there's a few sort of possible loose cannons out there in the shape of Charlie, first time out. So, watch your mirrors, watch your front.
Yeah, I mean, people like Rick and Neil, though, I think they're just off. They're off. Can't catch them at all. And the two of them last year, were you at last year's race?
Yes.
Yeah, so they were very close actually, and then their cars came back with nice couple of kind of scrapes and dents and wing mirror bashes where they'd literally been tussling that much.
Well, they were in it to win it.
They were definitely. I'm certainly not in it to win it. This year I'm in it to finish. That's all I have to do, apparently.
Well, best of luck with it.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Heston.
Cheers.
Cheers. Brendan,
yes.
Back again for celebrity racing at Silverstone.
Back again. I'm surprised they let me back after last year. It's such a great day. It's such a fantastic event. The campaign behind it, everything about it says great. So
have you driven Morgans before?
No, I haven't. No, I think it's going to be a very different challenge to last year. I'm surprised you're letting us have them. I've got to be honest with you. They're quite the machine.
It's quite interesting as well. There was a lot of banter about losing a wheel last year. I know there's a Morgan three-wheeler here. Is that going to be sort of Heston's ride?
I think we should definitely make that Heston's ride. After last year, he totaled that proper wheel off the track. So it's all part of the fun, really. Sort of pushing yourself and having the banter with the boys to see how much you can push everybody else. It's a lovely thing to be doing.
And is there needle on the track as well, though?
I think once we're all racing, we're all quite amateurish. I mean, there's a couple of guys that have been doing it a while, but for the rest of us who haven't been doing it very long, I think it's concentrate 100% on the race and don't touch anybody. But it's very hard when you're out there. You're pushing yourself, you're pushing the car, and you're sort of trying to push your own limits, and sometimes you do get it wrong. And there's a couple of occasions last year I thought, oh goodness me, it was nearly game over. But if you can stay on and make the finish, you have a great day. And like I say, the banter is the best part, the build-up, the competition, the spirit, and all for a fantastic cause. The bowel cancer awareness is something that's not often talked about in the cancer world, and to have that at the forefront of all of us doing it, raising a bit of money for charity and the awareness, it's a good thing.
Well, best of luck in the race.
Thank you very much. I'm going to need it.
Take it easy.
Cheers.
Morgan have donated their support to us this year, and private individuals who own these beautiful cars have donated their cars for the race. So the celebrities will be driving cars that belong to somebody else, these amazing Morgans.
Oh dear.
It's a massive gift to the charity, it really is, and hopefully they'll all get round and they'll all be safe, but it's going to be a wonderful race, and it'll raise the profile of bowel cancer, which is important because that will save lives. It'll also raise money for scientific research.
There seems to be a bit of banter between the drivers though. Do the owners know what they're getting themselves in for?
I hope they didn't hear Heston speaking about his race last year, but I think that they must do, yes.
Well, as you say, it's certainly a great way to raise awareness for the charity. Nick, Silverstone Classic, celebrity racing. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, it's a fantastic, obviously, addition and a bit of fun to the event that we're running, which is really serious racing. This gives the opportunity to celebrities to just go and raise lots of money for charity, and it's a great feature to have on at our event.
And you're up in the game this year by including Morgan cars as the vehicle of choice.
Yeah, last year we had the Abar 500s, they were fantastic little cars. This year Morgan have very happily come on board, and it really does fit with our brand pillars of British classic and fun. The Morgan is such an iconic car, hasn't really changed its shape, it looks fantastic, so you really can feel that you're driving a modern classic.
You're just hoping that Heston doesn't end up with three wheels and make it a three-wheeled Morgan.
I hope he's very sensible this year, yeah. I'm sure he learned something last year. Well, you see, most of them just get their racing licences in time to come out and race with us. They haven't got a huge amount of experience, and I remember my first race. It is daunting, there are so many things to remember, so I'm not surprised if a few things go wrong.
The one we've got to look out for this year, I think, is Charlie. He's the new guy on the pack.
Yeah, looks quite aggressive, doesn't he? Be very interesting to see what happens. I'm sure there's lots of banter in the changing rooms, and I'm sure it'll be very competitive.
That translates to the track then.
It definitely translates out into the track. Yeah, there was a little bit of argy-bargy last year between Rick Parfitt and Neil Primrose. There was actually a bit of bodywork touching.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be fun whether they touch or not, so looking forward to the event.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charlie, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Believe you're a bit of the unknown entity this year.
Well, I'm glad they're talking about me, I've been trying to sort of just put in the odd little sort of feeler so that I can get them all sort of worried, but truthfully, between us, I don't think they've got anything to worry about. If it was motorbikes, then they'd be worried. But
well, Heston cut the car down to a three-wheeler last year. We spoke to him. He's got his eye on you. He says he's only in it to finish rather than in it to win it. I get the competitive edge here, though.
Well, in it to finish, you got to be in it to win. There's no, the second place is lonely.
It never gets reported, does it?
Never gets reported. It's first or nothing. I'm going to take the whole attitude that if I can't win it, I'm going to take as many people out as possible, and myself. So that's my strategy.
Have you got them to sort of underwrite the cars at the moment and say that you're completely devoid of any blame no matter what happens?
Absolutely, 100%. I've signed a piece of paper to say whatever happens is not my fault. It's not my car, so I don't mind.
The duck and cover principle of motor racing.
And run, and when the guy goes, Johnny, have you got my car? I said, yeah, it's over there somewhere. I think turn 4, 6, 8. No. I mean, I think I'm here because of it's a great cause, and it's going to be an amazing day, and I had a brush with cancer last year, with testicular cancer, and men's health is incredibly important, and so any opportunity to try and sort of say to people, get hold of your nuts, get to know them,
or get someone else to check,
or get your wife to, and then you could check their boobies, and then it's a good thing. So but it's true. I mean, on the serious side, we all men need to look after themselves a bit more, and so we do that. I get to race and have a fantastic weekend at the same time. So I'm really excited about going out and racing. So I'm sure I'll be rubbish, but
the cars will need a general service when you're finished, and obviously you're recommending that drivers get a general service as well.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, look at that. That's
Things are
beautiful, this
starting
car
now.
here. Just stunning.
That's obviously not one that you'll be racing.
No, I think it's a little bit too expensive.
Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And well, I'm sure you'll get a few laps in before the big day.
I hope so. I'm just going to go off and take my test now. So I've got to remember my flags, and the Czech flag is to go, right? And the British flag is to stop. Is that right?
I think the black one means go faster.
Go faster. I knew it. Knew it.
Good luck.
All right.